We have seen very deep interest from both from media and the industry towards TUSAŞ. When you compare with previous expos,
Yes.
how do you evaluate the difference? In which way do you see the difference?
Actually, we have more equipment here, the Hürjet and new cockpit design. I don't know, you see the avionics. It's very simple. But simple means sophistication, you know. And we have here the Gökbey, you know. And so when we're having the more equipments, like the big companies, that's what we envision. And before the pandemic, that was the actual Paris Airshow, having like a building ourselves, put all the product, but pandemic, you know, not let us do it. So that time is showing that really we are sizable companies. As you said, the suppliers, you know, not to go to the name maybe, but the big suppliers, engine suppliers, actuator suppliers, landing gear suppliers, visit us on our place, our chalet. This means really we get enough attention.
And this morning when you were talking, you said that the engine for the TF will be ready, the Turkish engine will be ready by 2028.
That's correct.
Do you mean the TF Block 1? Do you plan to use it at the Block 1?
No, this way. The prototype we are building used the F110 engine.
Right.
So we secure them already, thanks to the supply in the US, GE. And so we're building the prototype. We're building another 2 prototypes for the new engine by 2028. So that means that the new engine will install by 2028. Of course, there will be testing period and so on. And first delivery will not be the Turkish engine, but by 2028, the Turkish engine will start flying.
By 2028, the first Turkish engine aircraft will fly.
And yes. But 28, we're delivering the aircraft we already built with the F110 engine.
Right.
Okay.
We see Anka, Aksungur UAVs here.
And Şimşek.
And Şimşek, of course.
Yes.
There are 2 versions of Şimşek, a loitering munition version and supersonic version you are working on. We know that there is an interest from Britain, United Kingdom, to Turkish UAVs.
Okay.
But when we're talking globally, what is the interest towards your products, on UAV products?
Right. No, it's very good. We're selling. We've already completed some contract, other contracts continuing. On the UAV, Turkey make a big mark actually. And also the Bayraktar in the TB2, Akıncı, you know about them.
Sure.
It's selling very good also, mashallah. And I believe that Turkey catch the technologies and also the field test. Unfortunately, there is a lot of conflict around us. This equipment is under conflict and they prove themselves.
They are all combat proven.
Exactly. So this is a plus. For our case, we're trying to cope up with the demand, international demand on the UAV.
Very recently, Malaysian Prime Minister was in your facilities.
Yes.
And as
We
far
show
as
them Hürjet also.
Yes. As far as we know, TUSAŞ has some offers for UAVs for Malaysia.
Yes, and UAV and also jet trainer and light attack, like a Hürjet.
Right. So in UAV, is there any?
They don't have decision yet.
Right.
And, I mean, we're expecting decision, of course, but there is no decision. I mean, I'm not talking about towards us, but there is no decision yet. We expect they make decision soon, whether Turkish Aerospace or other companies.
For Hürjet as well, this applies to the Hürjet case as well.
But I mean, we compete there, so we're waiting the result.
For Hürkuş, we see that there are some customers and
this is a good seller.
Yes, mostly in Africa continent. They are very interested.
Right, it's a good equipment to protect your borders, and it's a good seller actually.
So, do you think that it will be your next big market area, the Africa continent?
Exactly. I mean, for us right now, in the serial production is our Anka, Aksungur, and Turkish. And Gökbey also going serial production the next year. We're building right now for we're building for the Turkish Jandarma already, is a serial production. But the real rate to a month is next year. So it will be the attack helicopters is a good seller, Turkish a good seller, Anka, Aksungur, and Gökbey.
I see. When we talk about attack, the attack 2 that you are working on, but the engine, the first 14 engine were supposed to come from Ukraine.
Inshallah, this is what we are waiting.
Yes. My question is, do you have plan B? What do you...
No, I mean, we don't discuss the plans, but the thing is, inshallah, everything will be under control.
All right. And Hürjet. Hürjet, when we talk about Hürjet, there is a very interesting project about that it will take off and land to aircraft carrier.
Yes, yes.
What kind of missions will it perform?
Well, it's capable aircraft. It's a new design.
Yes.
So I don't know how much you ever hear about it. I mean, there is a new order in engineering, new engineering tools. And we're talking with the companies, we work with the companies, also we come together here, also that companies. There is new engineering tools. There is a new manufacturing methods. You know, there is also new the electronics and avionics systems. You will see it on the Hürjet actually. So what I'm trying to say is actually, if you design our company or just other companies, a new product will be better than the rest.
Right.
Don't tell me that you didn't experience on the past, you know, if today, no. Because the experience is transferable, and the young engineer learned everything by heart, and they apply it. This is the Hürjet.
Yes, and the mission that it may take on from aircraft carrier.
Okay.
Is there any specific area that you are interested when it takes off from aircraft carrier? What kind of missions it may?
No, I mean this is light attack. I mean for it's not landing on the aircraft carrier for just of the pilot training. Of course,
sure.
There's a capable and radar system on it. It's a small, nice fighter. And what our Navy use it, it's not my scope. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Kotil, thank you very much for answering our questions.
All the best. Thank you.